Today, we're going deep into one of the most transformative aspects of interior design: how to light a space. Great lighting doesn't just make a room brighter, it changes the mood, the feel, and the functionality of every area in your home. We'll walk through the essential principles of lighting, the practical tips you can apply room by room, common mistakes to avoid, and the lighting setups that will make your spaces feel cozy, stylish, and well designed. So grab a notepad if you like. We're getting into it. And if you like this sort of in depth design content, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you don't miss out. All right, let's get started with the foundation. First up, the basic structure of a good lighting scheme. Understanding lighting layers, the backbone of good interior lighting. Many rooms feel off simply because there's only one light source, say a ceiling fixture, and nothing else. But lighting design experts emphasize three key types of lighting: ambient, task, and accent. Let's break them down. Ambient lighting. This is the general purpose base lighting for the room, the fill light that ensures you can see and move comfortably. Task lighting. This is for specific activities: reading, cooking, working, and applying makeup. These lights need to be brighter and focused for those tasks. Accent lighting. This is decorative or feature lighting, highlighting art, architecture, texture, creating mood or focal points. Here's why layering matters. When you only have one light, the room often feels flat, or parts of it may be dark or underlit. According to one guide, for the best effect, you should include at least three light sources in a room. How to implement layering. Start by installing the ambient layer, the ceiling fixture, and maybe recessed lights. Add task lights where you work or sit, for example, table and desk lamps, under cabinet lights in kitchens. Add accent lights for mood and focus, wall sconces, picture lights, up lights behind furniture. Use dimmers so you can adjust each layer independently. Understanding layers gives you control, not just brightness. You can light for function and atmosphere. Up next, choosing the right bulbs and color temperature. Bulbs, color temperature, fixture size, and scale. These technical details might sound boring, but they make a difference. Color temperature measured in kelvins. A warmer light, 2700 to 3000 K, feels cozy and is ideal for living rooms and bedrooms. Cooler light, 3500 to 45 to 4100 K, is better for kitchens or home offices where clarity and focus matter. CRI, Color Rendering Index. A higher CRI means colors appear more true and vibrant under the light. Important if you have artwork or textured fabrics. Fixture size and scale. The size of your lighting fixture needs to match the size of your room. For example, the sum of the room's length plus width in feet gives you approximately the diameter of a pendant in inches. And height. Over a dining table, you usually want about 30 inches from the bottom of the pendant to the tabletop. So when you pick fixtures, choose the correct size for the room, match color temperature to the room's use and mood. Ensure the quality of the lighting is good: CRI, glare, and shadows. That leads us to placement and using natural light, which is our next section. Let's talk about natural light, reflection, and fixture placement, because even the best artificial light won't fully compensate for poor daylight or bad placement. Maximizing natural light. Keep windows unobstructed, use sheer or light curtains, place mirrors opposite windows to bounce light deeper into the room. Reflective surfaces, incorporating mirrors, glass tables, light colored walls, all help reflect light and make a space feel brighter and larger. Placement of fixtures. Avoid relying solely on central ceiling lights. Add lights around the room, floor lamps, wall lamps, and table lamps to eliminate dark corners. Also think about height. Uplighting can make ceilings feel higher. Wall-mounted lights can draw the eye up. Avoid placing lights only at eye level or too concentrated. Good placement helps the room feel balanced and comfortable. Let's go room by room because lighting needs vary depending on how you use the space. I'll cover 4 key rooms. Living room. Use ambient plus accent plus task lighting. Ceiling fixture for general light. Side table lamp for reading. Accent wall lights for artwork. Use wall lights and sconces to fill space and free up floor area. Kitchen. Task lighting is key. Under cabinet lighting. Pendant lights over islands. Bright general light for prep areas. Use color temperature suited to clarity, cooler, but dial back at night for warmth. Bedroom. Use warm lighting, 2700 to 3000 K for comfort. Include bedside reading lights, task, and dimmable main lights, ambient. Add accent lighting for visual interest, maybe up lights behind headboard or soft wall sconces. Hallway entry and transition spaces, often overlooked. Use wall-mounted lights or uplights to gently guide movement and create atmosphere. Don't rely on harsh overhead only. By thinking about each room's function and how you move through it, you can design lighting that supports your lifestyle. Next, common lighting mistakes to avoid. Let's talk mistakes, because you'll avoid a lot of trouble if you know what to watch out for. Mistake number 1, single overhead light only. Creates flat, shadowy rooms. You need multiple layers. Mistake number 2, mismatched color temperatures. One warm bulb, one cool bulb in same room equals jarring. Use consistent temperature by zone. Mistake number 3, wrong fixture scale or placement. Too large, too low, too high, or too small. Mistake number 4, neglecting dimmers or control. A bright room in the evening feels harsh, full on. Dimmers add flexibility. Mistake number 5, ignoring the architecture and natural light. You can't compensate entirely for poor daylight by piling on artificial light. Reflection and window treatment matter. When you fix these mistakes, your lighting will look much more intentional, more designer, and less afterthought. Section 6. Some pro-level tricks to take it further. Use dimmer switches everywhere you can. Dining room, living room, bedroom. It allows you to control mood instantly. Use accent lighting to highlight textures, architectural features, or artwork. For example, uplighting behind shelving, track lighting over art. Use smart lighting systems or bulbs if you like convenience. Scene setting, scheduling, color adjustment. Think about lighting central zones. In open plan spaces, you might want different lights for living, dining, and kitchen. These are the kinds of extras that separate good lighting from great lighting. So there you have it, how to light a space, from the fundamentals of layering light to picking fixtures and bulbs, using natural light and reflections, room by room strategies, mistakes to avoid, and pro tricks for ambiance. If you found this video helpful, do hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't yet, and share this with a friend or anyone you know who's about to redo their home lighting. Leave a comment below. What room are you going to start relighting first? Living room, kitchen, bedroom? I'd love to hear what you're planning. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, light your space thoughtfully and enjoy the atmosphere you create.